Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to make my favorite homemade chocolate chip cookies, and it's super easy. You can find it right on the back of Nestle Toll House Semi-Sweet Morsel Cookie. We're going to get started. So to get started, we're going to combine the flour, baking soda, and the salt in the bowl. We're going to do baking soda. So 1 teaspoon of each. Okay, a larger mixing bowl, you're going to need two sticks, 1 cup of softened butter. I put mine in the microwave for about 30 seconds because I needed to soften it a little bit. I forgot to take the butter out last night so that it was at room temperature. Okay, so you're going to throw that in a bowl. 3 of these. This is granulated sugar, so it's 3/4 of a cup. 2, 3. Now we're going to take our brown sugar. That's 1, 2, 3. The vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon. It's a tad over a teaspoon. That's okay. All right. And then it says you're going to beat it until it's creamy. Mixer, so I'm just going to beat this until it's creamy. All right, I'd say that's a pretty good consistency, pretty creamy. So now next, you're going to need 2 eggs, and you're going to add egg 1 at a time, beating after each one. So we're going to add 1 in there, and then we are going to mix. Okay, that was 1 egg. Now we're going to do the 2nd egg, and we're going to mix. Okay, it's all mixed in. Before we go any further, I'm just going to take my spatula, just kind of work all this stuff down so that it's not all super high up on the walls of the bowl. Okay, take our flour mixture, I like to mix it up a little bit, and we are going to slowly start working it in to this because it's going to make a mess. All right, I like to kind of mix it in like this first. You're going to keep working it in until it becomes a dough mixture. I'm just going to add the other half in. Kind of mix it up a little bit before I turn this on. So once that's all mixed in, then we're going to stir in the chocolate chip morsels, and I'm going to use the whole bag. This is what your dough should look like. Okay. And then my morsels, I'm going to put the whole bag in there, and then you're just going to fold them in. You don't want to mix it with the mixer because you don't want to break up all the chocolate chips. You want the chocolate chips to stay whole. So you're just going to kind of fold it in with the dough so that it's mixed. You want to kind of evenly distribute the chocolate chips so that when you bake the cookies in a little while, you're going to get chocolate chips in every cookie. Okay. This is what your dough is going to look like. I'm going to cover it with some saran wrap, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for about an hour, and then I'll be back and we'll bake some. All right, guys, I'm back. I let my dough sit in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, but an hour is sufficient enough. I just had things I had to do. Should be pretty formed, so a lot easier to work with. I like it this way because then I'm able to kind of roll them in balls, and then it's not as messy. So to preheat your oven to 375, and then we are going to bake the cookies for about 9 to 11 minutes, depending on, you know, the color and whatnot. I'm going to get all of these situated on the pan, and I'll show you the finished product. Hey guys, so my cookies just came out of the oven. I put them on a plate to cool. I had them in for 9 minutes, and the color on them is perfect. I'm going to show you. They are so good. If you prefer yours a little more or less doughy, you can leave them in for up to 11 minutes. So good. You guys have to make these chocolate chip cookies. Super easy. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.